The Warriors have finally made the first of likely what is to be many moves to improve this roster. Sitting currently at 14-11 and losing to the Houston Rockets most recently, and then the Dallas Mavericks right after that, it's clear that this team needs a bit of an upgrade after a very strong start early in the season. What was that upgrade though? Dennis Schroder. And he's definitely one of the types of players that the Warriors could definitely use this specific season. Let's go through some Nets clips and kind of look at what he does well and what he can bring to the starting lineup of the Warriors. Right here, you see him coming around the ball screen. It's clear that the Nets have identified Dennis Schroder as basically a primary ball handler for the team and somebody who they can trust. There's a screen set here by Claxton, and we have Dennis Schroder kind of rolling downhill essentially with pretty good angle on the Bulls with Vucevic in front. Vooch tries to kick the ball, but he doesn't do a great job, and Claxton is able to kind of get the pick and roll basket and easily get the dunk. And that ability to kind of operate in the pick and roll, I think is going to be important for the Warriors as we continue on, just because the Warriors are running the least pick and roll in the league right now. And with Chris Paul last year, we had an element of that. But without him this year, we've been really missing those other people that can create baskets besides Steph Curry. Right here, we have Dennis Schroder guarded by Zach LaVine, and he's going to set up for a three-point shot. Now, why do I put this clip in? It seems like a simple shot, seems like something that's innocuous. But the ability for Dennis Schroder to draw somebody in the mid-range, if we just scroll back a bit here, you kind of see just how much he kind of draws everyone on the court. And Zach LaVine essentially hugs up on him the entire way and allows for spacing. And that's something that the Warriors currently don't have. Podziemski has been operating in the role that Dennis Schroder is going to be occupying likely in the starting lineup. And he just doesn't have that three-point range nor the three-point percentage to make defenders scared of him. Right here, once again, we see Dennis Schroder get the ball kind of in the right wing position, which seems to be one of his favorite areas to get it. Once again, sets the screen. Similar type of play here. He's coming downhill with the pick and roll. And I think this just showcases versatility as well as veteran smarts. He stops right here, knowing that Vooch is in a clear drop position. This pass to Claxton is not going to do anything. That's kind of a useless pass on this specific clip. And so he kind of gets in front and makes it so that he can essentially block off the defender. And then he realizes the play is dead. He realizes he's going to have to kick it out to the corner. And he does a good job of having Josh Giddey in a closeout position towards the Nets player. And it ends up with the three-point shot. I think the versatility of him in operating in the pick and roll will be super important for the Warriors as well. Here's some clips from the Pacers game as well, which is definitely a little bit ago, but I think really showcases some of his both offensive and defensive abilities. So right here, Dennis Schroder's once again at the top of the key. They're running a lot of action to get Cam Johnson open from three, and Claxton does a great job, and he sets up and rises. I want to kind of go back just a little bit and replay. So look at how far TJ McConnell is out here guarding Dennis Schroder. And this is a big reason why this play works. Remember that essentially we had Claxton setting a screen here, and then Cameron Johnson kind of coming over here towards the three-point shot. TJ McConnell should be in a good position to contest that if he wasn't worried about Dennis Schroder. But Dennis Schroder is a pretty good three-point shooter. He's shooting above league average this season at least. And as we replay the clip right here, you see Obi Toppin's kind of in a bad position. And TJ McConnell's really afraid to let go of Dennis Schroder. And so it allows him to kind of rise and shine and knock down this three-point shot. And so once again, you see the spacing of somebody like Dennis Schroder, which we're definitely going to need on the Warriors. Right here, I want to just show a little bit of his guts and his heart. So right here, Dennis Schroder is acting like, okay, there's 8 seconds left on the clock, and, I'm just going to try to get back and defend. But he does a good job of basically throwing his arms in the air and trying to get a steal. And this is kind of the scrappiness we saw when Dennis Schroder used to play with the Lakers. He's that guy who's willing to do everything. He's willing to get scrappy. He's willing to make those hustle plays, get the ball back. And in this clip right here, that leads to a steal and inevitably a Cameron Johnson three-point attempt, which honestly should have gone in, but unfortunately didn't for them on that specific clip. Another clip, I just wanted to highlight him on offense again. We have Dennis Schroder getting it kind of under the basket in an unusual position. He's going to kind of set up the offense a little bit here, bring it out to the perimeter, and there's 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 6 seconds left on the shot clock now. Right now, the only people on the Warriors that can really offer any type of resistance, any type of shot creation ability for the Warriors would be Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga, and Steph Curry. And right now, we hopefully are going to have Dennis Schroder in that role. He's He's guarded really well. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. He's able to drive under the basket, draw 2 defenders himself. So both of these people are essentially drawn towards Dennis Schroder. Get the ball to an open, essentially a wide open dunk, and get them an easy basket out of a really tough situation. And that's something the Warriors don't really have right now. They don't have somebody who's able to kind of turn these not so great situations into, oh yeah, that's an easy basket for our team. Steph Curry, everyone knows the book on him. Everyone knows how to guard him, and everyone kind of understands what he's good at and what he's not so good at. But somebody like Dennis Schroder, adding him to Steph Curry allows Steph Curry to play off the ball and be a little bit more versatile. And also, Dennis Schroder is good on the ball, and the Warriors have been really missing that true point guard, I feel like, in the starting lineup that can play defense and also facilitate for the team. If you guys like this breakdown of Dennis Schroder, please like, subscribe, and comment below what you think Dennis Schroder will bring to our team. Thank you.